Welcome to Trivia Bowl 13 as we are headed straight forward to training camp, winding down Trivia Bowl season. But it's always good to do this. Matt Verderam has won more of these than anybody, and he is here as he always is. It's good to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fantastic. You sound fine. You sound like you are just
ecstatic. Played like 4 hours pickleball today. I'm dying.
I forgot that you got into pickleball.
Yeah, it's like my whole life. It's the only way I'm not like 900 pounds. So it keeps me moving. And now it still doesn't keep me moving enough. Okay, but it keeps me moving.
NFL Media Pickleball Tournament that will be arranged in the next year. I'll see to it.
I'm ready. I don't know if I'd win, but I'd at least give myself a decent account.
Ben Raven, he's competed in very, very many of these. It's always good to see you, buddy. How are you?
I'm all right. I've only won one, though. You know, I'm a one-hit wonder. But I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm back to camp on Sunday, so soaking as much out of these days as possible.
Hoorah to that, buddy. JP Acosta has become a veteran of this game over this past summer. It's good to see you as always, buddy. How are you?
Doing good. We're going to hopefully try to win one, but we're looking for constant improvement. We're going to see if we can get a little bit better each day, you know. We're coming in best shape of our careers coming into this one. We're just going for each day get better, you know.
Love to hear it. Nick Farabaugh. Nick owns the record for the most points in a Trivia Bowl, and he's won a couple of these. It's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I do. I'm back, you know. Came out of retirement here for a little bit, you know. Pulled a Brett Favre on you guys. So I'm back.
Hopefully that's the only Brett Favre.
I was just going to say.
You
got Crocs on? Don't show us your Crocs.
Hopefully that's the only Brett Favre I ever pulled in my life.
Nick Farabaugh, I will be seeing you in the coming days in Latrobe, my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, Steelers training camp. That'll be fun. Good news. It's going to be like 92 first day of camp, and there is no shade on those fields. It's going to
I will be bitching the entire time. So just heads up to you about that. No, JP, I'm not going to grow up.
Grow up. That's rookie weather.
You put a hat on and some sunscreen.
I don't live in Orlando where the heat index is 137 on a casual.
You put on some sunscreen, you wear a hat, and you will be okay.
I'll get a Matt Canada hat to wear.
Get one of them bucket hats, you know, like D-line coaches wear. You're perfectly fine. Get you a little sweat, get you a little towel, wet the towel before you go out there. That's a vet move right there.
Dude, by like day 4 of the SI Camp Tour, I'm going to basically look like one of those, the boxers who has like a cut man. I'm going to be under the media tent with JP put it like the soap towel, and somebody's going to be like, "Come on, you can do this." And I can't go back out.
You're walking out there like Samoa Joe, got the whole towel around his shoulders.
I'm going to have a whole team of people with me. I have a cut guy. It's going to be good. Let's do this.
That's fantastic. A Samoa Joe reference on Trivia Bowl. It warms my heart. All right. So Nick hasn't played this round yet. This is the eBay round, which is the new starter for this. So basically, it's the greatest thing I could have ever done. So I just skewer eBay for NFL-related merchandise. You just got to tell me how much you think it costs. We don't do prices right rules. So if you go over, that's okay. It's just closest to the price gets 5 points. We'll do 5 of these, and we'll kick it off with just...
you teased one of these to me today.
Oh, don't worry. This isn't even the one. That wasn't even the one I teased. I'm putting that one for last. So how much is this Ray Finkel jersey autographed by Dan Marino?
See, the two Bens are fighting over this one. It's like... Okay.
Ray Finkel, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Wait, who autographed it? Dan Marino autographed it?
Yeah, it's a Ray Finkel jersey signed by Dan Marino.
Okay. How does that even happen?
I don't know, man.
I need to know the process. Why did Dan sign this?
He's in the movie, you know, and Finkel blames Dan for not holding the ball with the laces out. So maybe there's, that's a deep connection.
You know why he signed this? We paid him to sign it. That's
exactly.
Why.
Somebody, yeah.
He showed up at a show and somebody was like, "Hey, Dan."
Laces out were in quotes on it in the middle.
That's actually like kind of a hilarious thing.
It's fantastic.
$30 to my.
All right, so here we go. We'll go around the horn. Matt Verderam, I'll start with you. How
I don't know
much
how to
for the
value
Ray
it.
Finkel jersey?
I don't know, like on one hand, it's Dan Marino's autograph, but it's on a jersey of Ray Finkel.
Yeah.
I actually have. In my other room, I have a Marino signed jersey, so I just am like kind of basing it off his signature. I went 225.
225 from Matt Verderam. Ben
I'll give
Raven,
you off for $200.
I'll come over to you.
I went $40.
$40 from Benjamin Raven. JP Acosta.
So you all know I am a massive hater. So I went with 6207, as in the final score of Dan Marino's final game ever as a Miami Dolphin, losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars 62-7.
That's hilarious.
That's fantastic.
Again, I am a hater. I am willing to lose this one in the name of hatred.
I mean, I appreciate the commitment to the bit. I'll bring up Nick Faraball now. How much for the jersey?
I went all out. $750. That's
$750 for the Ray Finkel jersey. So Verderam, you put what?
225.
225. And by the skin of your, well, a little bit more by the skin of your teeth, Verderam does win the round because I can confirm this Ray Finkel jersey signed by Dan Marino is going to cost you $500.
Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
Would have never. Okay, I thought that would have been too obscure. That's why.
So by $25, Verderam gets that.
500, bro. I'm not going to say the number, but like I bought his actual jersey autographed by him for significantly less than $500.
Actually,
What are we doing here?
Let me double down on this math. So you did 225. Faraball did what?
750.
750. I think I need to correct my math because
I was going to say, hold on, man.
Faraball won by 2. Okay, I got it reversed. I did double check. Nick Faraball gets the.
We're writers. We're not mathematicians.
We're not mathematicians.
It's late. It's late at night. The brain isn't working on all cylinders.
All right. Well, hopefully the rest of these don't require too much of going into the
Good
deep
double
hundreds.
check. I was like, "Yep, that's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Yep.
I wanted to.
I'll take your word for it.
So 5 points to Faraball. Next up, how much for this Michael Strahan got milk ad?
So does it already come with a frame or is it just the poster?
I do believe it is just the poster.
Okay.
These things are so hard because you know that the asshole selling this is like, it's a collectible. Like, yeah. Like, like the answer to this should be $4, but
And that's probably even being a tad bit generous.
See, and that's why this was hard last time because I kept guessing too high, and now I'm guessing way too low.
Yeah. I'll start with you this time around, Ben. I'll give you so how much for the Michael Strahan?
Still going pretty low. We're at $9.99.
$9.99 for the Michael Strahan guy.
$9.99.
JP Acosta.
So originally I had $17.50, docked that by 5. I went $12.50.
$12.50 from JP. Nick Faraball.
I went a little higher, $55.
$55 from Nick Faraball.
I'm closer to Faraball here. I went 35. Listen, never underestimate how stupid people are. So maybe I did. Maybe Faraball has got it. Maybe it's like $100. Who the hell knows?
So the winner of the round is JP.
Dang.
And the cost of the Michael Strahan ad is $14.99.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. If it was anything over like $18, I was gonna karate chop the seller in the throat. Don't try and sell me a Got Milk poster
Got Milk
2008 for anything over $18.
By
Why
the
am
way,
I?
in his retirement? Like that poster's from 2008. He's retired.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
What is happening?
that's like
that's
Kelly
like
and Michael.
Yeah.
Who is buying that?
That's first year on the Fox crew Michael Strahan era of Got Milk. So next up, this is a pretty fun one, I think. A Wheaties box signed by both John Elway and Dan Reeves.
Oh, dude.
The box is empty, correct?
The box is empty, so it's just
No
the box.
nutritional value.
There's
No nutritional value here.
You don't got to count
Also-
calories with it.
It says 1988 NFL champions. They weren't even in the playoffs.
Oh, it's an error one. Oh,
Yeah.
what the hell?
They weren't even in the playoffs that year.
Ooh,
So well done by Wheaties.
I don't know. This is okay.
God, John Elway and Dan Reeves on a fucking.
Jesus.
On a Wheaties error box.
I love how error is in all caps. And also,
This did not happen.
this not to give my. This is also JSA at the end, which means somebody certified these autographs.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. Yep.
Oh my god!
They're checked.
Just all around deep work with this one. All right, I'm going to start this one with JP Acosta. How much for the Wheaties box?
I feel like I'm overshooting here, but I went
Okay.
$350. I went $350.
$350 even. Nick Farabaugh.
Yeah, I went 110 on that. 110.
110, respectable 110. Verderam.
I have no idea. I split the difference and just went 250. Like I don't. No clue.
250 for the
shit.
Wheaties box, and then Ben Raven.
I also did 250.
Both of you did
Oh.
250
Yeah,
even.
that's a first time.
Oh, no.
Well, then we'll do points to both of you around because the cost of the Wheaties box is $289.99.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
so how do we score? Was that 5 points for each of us?
5 points each.
Okay.
2 champions.
289. Bro, if I bought, I don't care what the box is autographed. Like, if I came home and told my wife that I bought a $290 box of cereal that doesn't have cereal in it, I would be, not only would I be sleeping outside, the divorce would have been finalized like an hour before I got home.
Not even Jesus Christ himself could sign that box and make it worth, like, yeah, I'm going to pay
In what
$250 for this.
Oh man.
And I gotta say, if Jesus was on the cover of a Wheaties box and signed it, I mean, I assume it would be a little bit more than $300.
You got
Yeah, I'm thinking
Jesus,
so.
like, Jesus crossing
If
over
Jesus
the devil.
from Nazareth is signing Wheaties boxes,
Hey,
I'll scoot, yeah.
that's pretty comparable to my Bootios that the New Day signed that I bought.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
And I ate the cereal like a
That's
grown
right.
man. Yeah.
Right.
I'm very happy for you. Next one. How much for this New Orleans Saints 1991 NFC West
Jesus
champion
Christ.
sealed coat?
Dude, I got some Red Wings 95 bottles just like that. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Just one bottle? One bottle?
Just one bottle, yeah.
One bottle.
Who was the quarterback of that team?
Bobby Hebert.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Dude, that is a pull.
Yeah, that's a nice find.
That's a name I have not heard in a long time.
Bobby.
It's because he sucked. What? I love how they put 8 ounces.
Yeah.
You're gonna need, like,
Legal in New York. Legal in New York.
I want somebody to try and drink this. I think somebody should buy it and drink it and see what happens.
You know, for
I'll tell you what'll happen. We're talking about Jesus. You're gonna be needing guy.
How fermented is this Coca-Cola?
You're gonna be blacked out on your bathroom floor.
I don't know what it was, but I
1991.
think I watched a video of somebody drinking like the original Crystal Pepsi, and it was just like instant barfing.
God.
So that's pretty much what would happen.
Before we get way off topic, have you guys ever seen the video on YouTube, the Patron Challenge? It's kind of older. It's probably 5.
No.
There's a guy who calls himself Joe Breezy, who lives in New Jersey because it's the most New Jersey thing ever. I guarantee you it's on YouTube.
No doubt.
He's like, it's not a question if I can handle a bottle, but can the bottle handle Joe Breezy?
Joe Brees.
This moron
right.
takes like 4 full-on chugs of it and starts like dry heaving and then pukes like you can't even believe. He's in
That's
a
right.
fucking garage and he's just puking projectile like, all over his girlfriend. And his buddy is in the background just hilariously roasting him. And he's like, he's like, turn the camera off. I didn't do it. And he's like, no, I'm going to keep filming.
More like Joe Barfy.
Oh, it's disgusting, but it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'll partake in watching that in the aftermath of this episode. Nick Farbaugh, I'm going to start with you this round. How much for the 8-ounce sealed Coke bottle?
35, bro.
35 for the Coke. Verderam?
$10, and if it's any more than $10, that person selling this bottle should be forced to eat the bottle.
$10 from Matt Verderam. Ben Reagan.
I think this is the one I went over on. I did $42.
$42 for the Coke bottle. JP.
Me and Verderam had the same idea with $10.
$10. So
it's so obscure, though.
the points will go to Verderam and JP because this bottle costs $10.99.
Bang!
Oh, come on.
What is the shipping on it?
I did not look at that. I can report back tomorrow.
No. You keep going. I'm gonna look it up right now. I need to know what the shipping cost on that is.
I bet you if somebody unseals the bottle, you'll see like the smoke come up like a skull, like they have in the old cartoons.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
There you go.
Free shipping. Look at that.
Somebody needs to buy it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
a deal.
you can't like. It's like you're shipping death to somebody. You can't add shipping onto that.
All right.
I was
So
sure because it's a glass bottle. I'm like this. This guy's charging $15 for shipping. But no.
this is the most excited I have ever been to reveal anything on the
Lord.
show because
Awesome.
I belly laughed when I found it. So how much for this voided check signed by former Colts defensive lineman Bubba Smith, who's also starred in Police Academy?
Are you dead ass? Are you serious?
Voided check?
A voided check.
A voided check signed by
$12.
former Colts defensive lineman Bubba Smith.
Man, rest in peace.
Oh, man.
Like,
What the hell, man?
yeah,
I don't know where to begin on this.
oblong ink. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I took a turn from Cowboys bikinis and
Thank you.
Cardinals banana hammocks and went down a different route.
What?
No, I feel like I'm
What the hell?
I'm already changing my own answer real quick.
It made me so happy when I found it. All right, so we'll start back at Verderam and go around the horn. How much for the Bubba Smith voided check?
You could tell me $10 or $5,000, and I believe that this person's looking for that money. $45.
$45 for the check. Ben?
$12.45.
$12.45 from Raven. JP?
I went $40. If you're spending anything over, you won't see heaven.
$40 from JP. Nick Farbaugh?
He originally had 70, but I came down to 25.
Yeah, that's smart.
All right, so the man who will get the points is Ben Raven because this check will cost you $5.50.
Oh my
Who's
God.
selling that?
$5.50.
Yeah, who's selling
How do you come into possession of a voided check?
Dude, I don't know.
Because you're human garbage.
Like,
Oh, man.
like the person at the bank was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna keep this.
I'm gonna make $5 someday.
I don't know, man.
Get $5 out of it. Who's gonna hang that up in their house? Why would you buy that?
Just keep it for $5.
You spent $5 on a piece of paper that doesn't even work. The bank turned it down.
All right. So a score update after round one. Matt, JP, Ben all tied with 10. Nick sitting at 5. Still very much anybody's game. Next up is the college round. So you guys know how this works. I'll give you 3 players. You just got to tell me where they all went to college. We'll do 5 of these. Go around the horn as we did in the last round. So the first group of players, Martellus Bennett, Randy Bullock, and Jake Matthews. Where did they all play college football?
Tell us, Bennett.
Say Randy Bullock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Randy.
Randy. And Jake Matthews was the third.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have gotten it without the Jake Matthews inclusion.
No, well, I try my best to make them pretty hard. Is everybody ready?
Oh yeah, Jake Matthews, duh. just like,
You know, no.
just like,
Jake Matthews better went with the rest of his family.
that took me a second. Yeah.
Jesus.
I was
All
stupid
right.
on Randy fucking Bullock. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what? Titans backer.
All right. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. All right. So, Ben, where did these guys go to college?
I got Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, JP.
The only one of 2 schools with multiple nuclear reactors on campus, Texas A&M.
Yes.
That's quite the random bit of knowledge. Texas
They
A&M
are.
from JP. Nick,
The Aggies of Texas A&M.
Yeah.
the Aggies, Verderam.
Oh, I put USC because I have no idea. This is my kryptonite for a round. I am terrible at this.
Texas
The correct-
A&M and Texas. Both
The
have
correct
nuclear
answer
reactors.
was Texas A&M. So 5 points all around, except for Verderam. Texas
A&M
A&M.
and Texas both have multiple nuclear reactors on campus.
Why though?
The Cold War.
Texas.
That's why. Everybody
Texas was ready.
Texas was prepared. They knew if shit hit the fan, we're ready.
They were
Press
going to
the
make
red
it.
button.
They're pressing the button.
Jesus.
Thanks to that student at Utah last year threatening to start a nuclear winter. If the Utes lost, I went down a complete rabbit hole of universities that have nuclear reactors on campus.
Love it.
All right, next up, Vic Beasley, Jacoby Ford, Grady Jarrett.
Ooh.
Vic Beasley, there's a name.
So I'm glad I'm hosting this because, like, for this round, I don't know where anybody. If you weren't like a Steeler from my childhood, I don't know where you went to school.
Sometimes I'm good at this one. I'm a little annoyed I don't remember where
I
Grady
forget
Jarrett went to
where all
school.
these guys went to school.
Shout out to
The second
Harris.
The draft ends. I don't know.
Shout out to Harris highlights. That's how I remember all these people when I was a kid watching all their highlights.
Man, see, I used to just remember everybody by the NCAA football games and the downloaded rosters, and that would be
That's
like
fair.
my encyclopedia. Shoot, yeah, I'm not going to get this one.
All right, we'll start with JP this time around.
The mega church on the hill known as Clemson.
Mega church. Clemson from JP. Nick Farbaugh.
Clemson.
Clemson. Matt Verderam.
Said Georgia. Right to your wrong.
He said Georgia. Ben Raven.
I said South Carolina. In the same state as Clemson.
It sure is.
Great.
Unfortunately, not close enough to get you points because it was Clemson. So JP and Nick, the only two getting points in that one. Next up,
Grady Jarrett.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson, Morgan Moses, and Heath Miller.
Yes.
Okay. This one.
Immediately for DeBrickashaw.
Yeah, actually.
Immediately for DeBrickashaw. That sounds like a
Now I'm second guessing.
that sounds like a metal band name.
Right. Now I'm second guessing myself though. So it's
One of the
confidence
greatest
is
names
plummeted.
ever in the football history.
Oh, fantastic.
Absolutely awesome.
How do you come up with DeBrickashaw? Like
DeBrickashaw.
you got to combine like
Yeah.
3 separate. You got to combine like 3 or 4 separate names to get that one. Like, how do you know where to put the apostrophe? Like, what? How did you get Brickashaw? And was like, nah, this needs something else. This
I
needs
think
a
my
little more
favorite
oomph."
part is that it's D apostrophe
Apostrophe
Yeah.
Brickashaw.
Key and Peele talk about that after they do like one of their football names bits and whatnot. 'Cause they talk about where they got like the motivation for it. And apparently, when asked where she got the name DeBrickashaw, his mother said it's a family name. And then Michael Key was like, "We're not talking about Ferguson, we're talking about DeBrickashaw, bitch." It was the funniest thing. I miss Key and Peele a lot. Nick Farbaugh, I will start with you this round.
How about Virginia?
How about Virginia? Matt Verderam.
Virginia.
How about Virginia? Ben Raven.
About Virginia.
Virginia. Can we complete the Queen sweep? JP Acosta.
Virginia.
Virginia. 5 points all around. It was Virginia. By the way, I hate that state.
Virginia basketball is the Iowa football of college basketball.
It has become that, yes.
I already
once somehow.
I already explained to JP why I hate Virginia, but driving through that godforsaken state, it made me. I understand why people get road rage.
You don't know pain. You don't know pain if you haven't driven through Atlanta traffic.
Hey,
You think you know. You think Virginia traffic is bad. Atlanta traffic at any time.
Jarrett Bailey avoids the South at all costs, JP.
Hey man, I don't blame you.
I go to the South once a year. That's to go to Mobile, and then after that, I hope to not go back again.
Look, man, South is a wonderful place, except for the places that really aren't.
Sounds like the majority of the South, though.
Sounds like a majority of everywhere.
I guess.
Everywhere is great except for the places that aren't.
I guess so, man. All right. Next one up. Xavier Howard, Jalen Hurd, Phil Taylor.
Say the first two names again.
Xavier Howard and Jalen Hurd.
Okay.
Wait.
Jalen Hurd.
What?
I don't want to ask. I feel like it kind of gives it away, but are we counting like where Jalen Hurd started or where he finished college?
Just, if he was there.
Okay.
Word. All right.
bro, I was mad confused. I thought you said Jalen Hurts, and I was like,
no.
Wait, right. That's why I asked you.
Like,
And then you asked that question.
I was like, which one? I was gonna like put down two colleges. I was like, well, they go to different schools. Like,
I'm going with my first gut feeling.
I don't know. Figure it out, guys.
Oh, I did, damn it.
I hope so. All right, Verderam, I'll start with you.
Baylor?
Baylor? Ben Raven?
I too have Baylor.
These two has Baylor. JP?
Originator of the Mickey Mouse bullshit offense, Baylor.
Okay. Yeah.
Baylor. Nick Farball?
Baylor.
And another Queen Sweep. It is Baylor. So 5 points all around once more.
See, I asked because Jalen Hurd started at Tennessee, but then transferred to Baylor.
See, I didn't know that.
Because he was there with Alvin Kamara, who started at Alabama, but then transferred to Tennessee.
Well, if I ever am in a pinch, if I'm ever like being held up in an alley and they're like, you're going to die unless you can tell me where this random college football player started, I'm going to give JP Acosta a call and he's going to save my life.
If you're being held up by that guy, I need to know what context.
Yeah, what's going on?
Why is this man asking you this question?
All right, final one for this round. Max Williams, Marion Barber, Lawrence Maroney.
Oh, mama.
Is that double X Max?
That is.
That's double X Max, yep.
Double X.
Oh my God, this is a total shot in the dark.
That's going to be the title of my book, I think.
Total shot in the dark.
Ain't nobody reading that book.
We'll both write books and see who's becomes an Amazon bestseller.
Bro, I'm not writing a book.
No?
I don't have time today.
Now, Chris Jericho said that writing a book is the hardest thing he's ever done.
That's also because Chris Jericho is Chris Jericho.
That's Chris Jericho.
He was also referring to a child's book that he wrote 8 pages in. Like, let's calm down about Chris Jericho being Hemingway.
He's got one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Yeah. That man sat down and was like 30-word chapters, boys. Here we go.
That's right. On like
he's written I think 4 books. Actually, Chris Jericho has. He's written quite a few.
They all combined for a total of 200 pages.
It's like a Tolkien. Like
they're basically comic books without pictures.
Look, it's J.K. Rowling. It's Ernest Hemingway, and it's Chris Jericho. That make up
That's
the big.
a very hilarious group of people for a completely different reason than writing a book.
Yeah.
All right, JP.
It's
I'll
a
start
nightmare
with
blood
you
rotation.
this time.
I went with
Go ahead.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, Nick Farball.
Minnesota. If I can get
Minnesota. Matt Verderam.
Not Minnesota.
Arizona.
I had no idea.
Ben Raven.
The Gophers.
Minnesota, the Gophers. Yes, in honor of Thor Nystrom, it was Minnesota. So 5
Maroney.
points to everybody for Verderam there. All right, let me.
Maroney and Barber was a problem back in the day. They couldn't handle John Navarre, though.
I really only got that off of Max Williams. For
Yeah,
some reason, I remember Max Williams and where he went to college.
So Farbaugh and JP didn't miss one that round.
Oof. They missed one,
And that
right?
helped both of them out greatly. So the updated scores are as followed. Verderam is now rearing up the basement right now at 20. Farbaugh and Ben with 30. JP Acosta on top with 35. Still 2 rounds to go. So the next one is the quarterback round.
Oh shit!
It used to be week 1 starters. Yeah, this is where Verderam usually gets his points. This is usually where Verderam gets those points back. So everybody be on your P's and Q's.
Sometimes I'll get a J Fielder.
So how this works, I'm gonna name how many games this quarterback appeared in, and I'm gonna give you the teams he played for, but I'm not gonna give you the teams in order because that makes it a little bit too easy. So we'll do 5 of these. These are
This is newish. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be the week 1 starters one,
Gotcha.
but then that got I
Okay.
put a little bit of a twist on it. These are worth 7 points apiece. So touchdown apiece for these ones. And these are the ones you don't write them down, you buzz in by saying your name. So only
yes.
one person can. All right. So the first one, 141 games for the Bengals, the Lions, the Cowboys,
Ben.
the Seahawks. Ben.
John Kitna.
John Kitna is correct, Ben Raven. How about it?
How about it? How
All
you
right.
like me now?
John Kitna is correct. All right. Next up, 131 games for, if I can stop hitting the back button on this, 131 games for the Falcons, Washington, the Vikings, the Raiders, and the Colts.
Oh, Verderam, Jeff George.
Jeff George is
Nice.
correct.
Damn. Love a good Jeff George mention.
It's hard to know about George because he never stayed anywhere for more than like 2 years.
I couldn't picture the yep.
I was watching a Fox NFL Sunday from like 1998 today, and
Big day for you then.
As one was.
I had a lot of time on my hands, and they were in San Francisco, and they showed a graphic of like current like passing leaders and whatnot, and Jeff George is chilling with like 18 touchdowns and 4 picks for whatever reason
Nope,
as a
that's
member
right.
of the Raiders, and I was surprised. Love a good Jeff George deep ball. All right, next up, 83 games for the Cardinals, the Vikings, the Rams, and the Eagles.
Ben.
Ben.
Is this Sam Bradford?
God damn right it's Sam Bradford, Ben Raven.
Ooh, gross.
The Cardinals?
That's the one
Yeah,
that added the
Yeah.
question mark to my answer.
Yeah.
that was like near the. I think that was like near the end of the Sam Bradford.
That was like the
experience.
very end of
It was
Sam
the
Bradford.
end.
That was the end of the Sam Bradford experience. You got that
Hey,
guaranteed money and got on.
Hall of Fame back getter Sam Bradford is.
Legend at the bank. He got
Yeah.
his money and got the fuck out. We haven't
The
seen him
shoulder
since.
surgeon and the bank.
He wore his sleeves down to his fucking wrists. He had a game his rookie year where he threw 3 touchdowns, and I remember everybody like on every major network be like, "Oh, Sam Bradford, he's showing that he's worth that number 1 overall pick,"
Yeah.
and he wasn't. All right, next up, 125 games for the Bears, the Steelers, the Ravens.
Verderam, Mike Tomczak.
Not Mike Tomczak.
Oh,
Good shout though.
Bears, Steelers, and Ravens.
Bears, Steelers, and Ravens.
Can I buzz back in or am I out for the round?
If everybody else gets it wrong, then you
Okay.
can.
That's fine. I wasn't sure.
Ben?
Ben?
Tony Banks?
Not Tony Banks, although he was very nearly a member of this round today.
Mm.
You said Bears, Steelers, Ravens.
I sure did.
I might have a second guess too. Yeah, I officially have a second guess.
I'm glad. So Nick Farbaugh and JP Acosta.
How many games?
125.
So they played a lot. Okay. All right, I'm just going to throw out a random guess.
Sure.
Dennis Dixon.
Nice.
I don't think Dennis Dixon's played 125 games of football in his life.
That's the one that's coming to mind.
I mean, I guess I'm throwing out a random guess too. Rex Grossman.
Not Rex Grossman.
So
All right.
Verderam, and I'm going to throw
Verderam.
it. The Ravens thing's throwing me off here, but I know he played for the other two teams. Cordell Stewart.
It was Cordell Stewart.
That wasn't my guess. I had Tommy Maddox.
The Ravens, I was like, I don't think he ever played for them, but
that one blows my mind.
2005, he appeared for the Ravens.
I never knew that.
That's like, yeah.
That was like Kyle Bowler, Chris Redmond era Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
before
that
they got
was a
McNair.
sad time for the Ravens.
Yeah, not
Redmond.
great. All right, final one. I'm sticking with the Ravens, actually. The Ravens.
Hold on, how many
Jets.
games? How many games?
I'm sorry, 183 games.
Yeah, all right.
The Ravens, the Jets, the Broncos.
Ben.
Bad.
Oh, the last one threw me off. Any Testaverde?
No.
Nick,
I heard Nick after that.
is it Joe Flacco?
It is Joe Flacco.
Oh,
Damn it. I knew that one. It's always saying your name first.
All right, so that concludes the speed fire round. So let me do math real quick and add up all your scores. Okay. Oh my goodness, we are going to have a nail biter going.
I was going to
into
say, yeah.
All right, so Verderam is still in last, but he's got 34. JP at 35. Nick at 37. Ben Raven at 44. So we'll go into 20 questions. Let me get my.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I just got so stressed out. Like my hands are sweating.
You guys know how this works. All right. So Verderam, you are in last place. Give me a number between 1 and 4.
1.
Your player is a receiver. Let me get his PFR page pulled up. I have his PFR page in front of me. You have 20 questions.
Did he predominantly play after the turn of the century?
So after 2000?
That's when the fucking century turned, yeah.
Let's just clarify. Yes.
No, 1900. All right.
All right, man.
You asked us to come on this show. You should do better.
I'm sorry.
All right. So it's after 2000. Did he ever make a Pro Bowl?
No.
Did he ever play in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Did he how can I word this?
Okay.
In that Super Bowl, did he play for an AFC team?
Yes.
Odds are he was playing for the Patriots. The Colts. I mean, after the. Did he play that Super Bowl for the Patriots?
No.
Okay. Well, that just knocked out like 9 Super Bowls.
There we go. Yeah.
Did he play that Super Bowl with Peyton Manning as his quarterback?
He did.
All right. Well, Reggie Wayne made a Pro Bowl. Marvin Harrison made a Pro Bowl.
That was a good question.
I hate how fucking good you are at this.
I got a lot of time on my hands. Actually, I don't. I got kids screaming at me left and right. All right. Manning Super Bowls. So he played 2 for the Colts, played 2 for Denver. Wayne and Harrison are out because they made Pro Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Demaryius Thomas had to have made a Pro Bowl. If he didn't, that's criminal. I don't live with missing that. He's a receiver, right? Just to clarify, not
Yes.
a tight end, a wide
Yep,
receiver.
yep.
Okay.
Receiver.
Is it Eric Decker?
It's not Eric Decker.
All right. Welker had them, man. In the Super Bowl with Manning, was he playing for the Colts?
Yes.
Okay. Not Wayne. It's not Harrison. Pierre Garcon.
Pierre Garcon is correct. 12 points for Verderam.
I had to at least get it before 10, so Ravens got to get it. Can't
Yeah.
just post.
That is correct.
That might
All
not
right,
happen.
JP.
All right.
All right, give me 1 second. So give me a number 2, 3, or 4.
Give me 3.
Give you 3. Yours is a quarterback.
Okay.
I'm gonna get pinned with just
Kind of works.
I hope you get pinned at like 1980.
Ben, yours is a long snapper.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right, JP, I have your guys' PFR page in front of me. You have 20 questions.
All right. First question: does this player have a son in the league now?
That's your go-to question.
Just-
No.
I gotta
no, he
move.
does
I gotta
not.
move the sliders down for me. Okay.
That's
I'm
fine.
23, man.
No, he does not.
Did this player?
You act like I'm like that much older than you.
Yeah, but my previous history football knowledge is not the same.
I suppose.
I just feel that with X's and O's and drawing football plays when I should have been studying in school.
Get in line.
Did this player play post 2000?
He did.
Was this player drafted post 2000?
He was not.
Ah, okay. Did this player ever make a Pro Bowl?
He did.
Okay.
Good for him.
Good for him. That's nice.
Pro Bowl was drafted before 2000, but played in the century. Was this player retired before 2010?
No.
Okay. Has this player won a Super Bowl?
He is not.
Shot in the dark question. Did this player play for the Seahawks?
No.
Okay.
I can sense the Matt Hasselbeck question coming following that if the answer is yes. Doing great, JP. This isn't nearly as funny or hilarious as when Proton couldn't guess Ricky Williams.
That was horrifying.
Yeah, who is that again?
Bro.
Whenever Proton couldn't think of Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah, that was like a group help moment.
Took that one down to the wire.
He never got it.
No.
My worst one was Rod Woodson. I was pretty disappointed about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that gets you that.
Did not win a Super Bowl. Was drafted.
So just to update you, JP, if you get it right at 11 questions left, you'll tie Verderam for the lead.
Okay.
What's he got? 46?
Verderam's got 46, yes.
No.
So JP's sitting at 35.
Did this player play in the AFC?
I mean, yes.
Word. Um,
See, I kind of want to throw you a small bone here, just a teensy one. When you asked me that question, you didn't say the word, predominantly, but he did play in the AFC.
okay, that's what I was thinking after. I was like, when you said the way you said no, I was kind of like, okay, so he must have had like a little cup of tea in the end.
There was some sauce on that answer for sure. Oh shoot. I had a couple guesses, but no, I don't.
Just didn't want to lead you down the incorrect path.
Oh, Lord.
So if you get it here, you take the lead. Let's go check these soothing songs from the past. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get their wig split.
Did this player play in the NFC North?
No. So if you guess it here, you tie Verderam.
You got to throw out a name on this number.
I mean, I'll just throw out a name. Derek Anderson.
Who?
Derek Anderson.
Derek Anderson is incorrect. All right. Now it just gets to, all right. Now you just got to figure out who this motherfucker is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know.
Did this player play in the Did this player play in the NFC South or West?
Yes.
Did this player play in the NFC South?
Yes.
I don't know if this is going to be the answer, but is it Michael Vick?
Not Michael Vick.
That's where my head just went to. So we, yeah. Oh, wait a second.
Did this player play for the Buccaneers?
No.
What's the Buccaneers?
So NFC South. Not the Buccaneers. Not Michael Vick. Was in the AFC at some point. Pro Bowler at one point.
Oh my.
2000s.
And he was drafted before 2000, right?
Came in the league before 2000.
Okay. Did this player play for the Saints?
Yes.
That was a weird yes.
Yeah.
Sure was.
Okay. All right.
And this isn't asking the question. This is just this player.
Clarifying.
This is clarifying. He never played in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I didn't say that.
I actually never won a Super Bowl.
No. Yeah, he never won one. I didn't say he didn't
Never
play
won
one.
a Super Bowl. Never won a Super Bowl. Played for the Saints.
You know, I'll say he did play for the Saints at some point.
I think I got
Ben Raven does indeed have it.
Oh, I DM'd him on the side. It's a great name.
Did play for the Saints.
It's a tough one for a 23-year-old. It's a tough one for a 40-year-old.
I believe in you, JP.
I do too.
Was he drafted by a team in the NFC South?
So here's the thing. I think he was undrafted.
Oh my fucking god. No fucking way, man. Like, are you serious?
Look, when you figure out who it is, you're going to be like, oh, I know who that is. Like, it's not just, some, third string dude who I pulled out of my ass.
So he never won a Super Bowl.
Correct.
Undrafted.
Made a Pro Bowl.
Made a Pro Bowl. Ah.
He's somewhat.
He retired post 2010.
Yeah, which blows my mind.
I didn't know he did either.
That is.
This is horrendous.
Oh, it's a great name.
He did make a Super Bowl.
Oh.
Are you asking if he made a Super Bowl?
Did he make a Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
I just figured out who it is. I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such great positive reinforcement.
No, it took me a while to.
Look, man,
I'm not gonna lie, I completely blacked out like 5 questions ago. I've been writing like an article.
You're a monster.
Man, look, I got limited time. Watch kids.
No, it's all.
Look, man, I leave this up to fate. You chose the number.
I know. I'm going back to myself. Damn, why didn't I think of all those undrafted quarterbacks before I was even a thought?
About time you step up.
Like I said, there's no draft year listed here for said player. I will do some extensive research real quick.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, so that clarifies.
What are the basic tenets that we know about this guy? He's undrafted. He was drafted, or he came
Made
out
it to a Pro Bowl. Played in the NFC South. Made it to a Super Bowl. Played for the Saints at some point. Played in the AFC at some point.
And he retired post 2010.
And he retired post 2010.
Oh, I know who it is. And I didn't mean that, JP, in like a.
None taken.
Yeah.
Update me real quick.
taken.
Oh, I got it. That's awesome.
That being said, JP, you should file a lawsuit for this.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't make him pick the number.
That's all right. I'm gonna have a 1975 undrafted safety that.
You got the Sean Foster 3 games ago.
I did get the Sean Foster on like the last one.
You did say Derek Anderson's name.
You sure did. Think of those two guys a little bit for us, JP.
That is a good hint right there. I haven't thought of Arian Foster in a minute.
Arian.
Deshaun Foster.
That's the wrong Foster.
He did play for the Saints.
Kind of.
Kind
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he make the Super Bowl as a member of the Panthers?
Yes.
He's here.
Oh God. I don't know if I made it easier or harder on myself.
There's only so many guys here, man.
You would think that.
I was gonna say it's Panthers to go deep.
Long list of Panthers to go through. And it's not Derek Anderson.
It's not
that was to be my go-to here.
Not Cam. So
That leaves quite literally one man. Who was a Panthers quarterback in the 2000s who was at least worth somewhat of a piss to make a Pro Bowl.
I got to see his Pro Bowl year stats. What was he?
They weren't good.
he's currently 48 years old. And he
What a time to be alive. Those Pro Bowl stats.
Just suck.
Those are like Kyle Orton at Purdue numbers.
He also he broke in at 24 and then didn't play again until he was 27.
This is so. So
He had to have subbed for somebody in that Pro Bowl year.
By the way,
No,
to be fair, I did not think it was a guy who it's about. I can say this, it's completely irrelevant. I was thinking we were talking about Mark Brunell there briefly.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure undrafted, played for Jacksonville, went to a Super Bowl with the Saints as the backup quarterback.
Yeah. Mark Brunell was undrafted?
Pretty sure he was.
Interesting.
No, he was a fifth round pick.
No, fifth rounder.
Fifth rounder.
Oh man.
What, Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Dude, another shocking stat about this guy. This guy once signed a $43 million extension in 2009.
That's why that front office has changed over a few times.
I just did some deep
He signed the extension in 2009 and then was gone by 2010.
And that was big time money at the time.
Yeah.
I think I might have a guess.
Come on.
Is probably going to be wrong. Kevin Cobb.
No, not Kevin Cobb.
right.
You got one more.
Dude, in 2009, this individual played and started in 11 games. He completed 55% of his passes.
First year of his contract, got that bag.
After that extension for 8 touchdowns and 18 interceptions.
Woo!
Oh my dear Lord.
Just a tragedy of a season. Oh my
Man. God, man. That's insane.
And then Cleveland immediately was like, we got him.
Got him. Yeah. Just like Derek Anderson.
Yeah,
That's another thing he's got in common with Derek Anderson.
Yeah.
There's too much Derek Anderson overlap here.
Yeah, I think Anderson.
There's a lot of Derek Anderson overlap.
Anderson replaced this guy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And that's what led to them.
Too much Derek Anderson overlap, too little Jimmy Clausen overlap.
Yes,
There
yes.
you go.
Which is what led to them getting Cam.
Oh man,
I got one.
let's hear it.
And one left.
It's got to be this guy.
I'm gonna be so damn mad when you tell me who this person is.
Yeah,
Come on, you got it.
Out with it, JP. It's going to be New Year by the time we get.
I want him to get it.
I do too.
Oh, I can assure you, I'm not gonna get this. This is,
Believe in you.
this is not my mind is blank, man. I maxed out all my XP on Derek Anderson and just put all my cards in on that.
Oh man.
Would you like me to give you his jersey number?
Sure.
17.
Oh my freaking gosh. Is it Jake Delhomme?
Yeah.
Son of a The jersey number was it. I just needed the jersey number.
Oh, shit.
Fucking way, man.
Got it.
Jake Delhomme was that bad. Oh my god.
Yeah, he sure was.
I didn't think he was like drafted pre 2000.
Crazy. I didn't know that either.
1999, first year with the Saints. 3 touchdowns, 5 picks. Doesn't play again till 2002, and then he goes to Carolina, and then they go
Somehow
to the Super Bowl.
immediately goes to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Jake Delhomme on the Saints is like a memory I don't have. It's just like,
Same. His Pro
All
Bowl
right.
year, 24 touchdowns to 16
16
interceptions
picks,
with
like
a 60%
3,200 yards.
completion rate.
Yeah,
listen, at least when Mitch Trubisky went to the Pro Bowl, his interceptions were like
Exactly.
7.
Very minuscule. All right, Nick
Oh.
Farbaugh, you are up. Give me a number 2 or 4.
Give me 4.
4. Your player is a running back.
Damn it, I really want
Sorry, Ben Raven, in advance.
Damn it, I'm going to get defense.
All right.
All right, your player's PFR page is in front of me, Nick Farbaugh. You got 20 questions.
Did this running back primarily play in the AFC?
No.
Okay, so NFC. Did they primarily play after the year 2000?
No.
Okay. Did they play primarily in the NFC West?
Yes.
Okay. Did they play for the 49ers?
They did.
Okay, I'm just going to throw out a guess. Is it Garrison Hurst?
It's not Garrison Hurst. That's a good shout.
Okay. Did this player ever make a Pro Bowl?
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea if this man ever made a Pro Bowl, but I'm going to guess is it Kevon Barlow?
It is not Kevon Barlow.
I was hoping you would hook me up with the Pitman, you know? I was like, Pitman, come on, Kevon Barlow, you know? Did this guy retire after the year 2000?
Retire after the year 2000? Yes.
Okay. Running back. Huh. Did this player ever venture over to the AFC?
No.
Okay.
And NFC entire career.
NFC entire career played for the 49ers. Man.
Ben Raven's got it.
No way. All right. That earned a bathroom break.
Okay. Did this player ever play in the NFC North?
No.
Oh, NFC North, cool.
NFC West, no NFC North.
No NFC North, 49ers. I mean, I have like a few guesses now. Is it Ricky Waters?
It is Ricky Waters.
Yeah, cool.
Now, Verderam has just shot me a text that technically, I guess he did play in the AFC because Seattle was still in the AFC at the time.
Yeah, that's what. Okay.
I kind of figured it had to be him because it couldn't have been not Hurst, the other guy, Garner.
Yeah.
With the Raiders. So I'm like, when you were like, hey, he didn't play in the AFC, I'm like, yeah, I think he did actually. They were just in the
Fair
AFC
enough.
at the time.
Fair enough.
Well,
My
that threw
mistake.
me off too because, like, okay, didn't play in the AFC. Well, it eliminated Roger Craig, right? Like,
yep, Raiders. Yep.
Well,
Raiders. So I was like,
my apologies for not going off the modern day.
I'm not gonna lie.
What does Raven need to win? Because I think Nick's in front of me, right? So what does he need to win?
So he got it right at the buzzer. So currently Nick Farball's winning with 47.
Right.
Ben Raven's at 44. All right, Ben. Your guy is a linebacker.
Of course.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say it was a lineman.
Oh,
that would have been awesome.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
All right, let me get his page in front of me.
Okay.
Linebacker. Right.
Could be good. Could be bad.
All right. It is in front of me.
All right. Okay. Does this player predominantly play after 2000?
Yes.
Okay. We got a Pro Bowler on our hands.
Yep.
This player play predominantly in the NFC?
No.
We got an AFCer. All right. Do they play in the AFC West?
No. Well, yes, they have played in the AFC West.
Okay. Player played a Super Bowl?
Yes.
This player played for the Patriots?
No.
Steelers?
No.
Colts?
No.
Broncos?
No. Jesus Christ.
Keep rolling.
No, that was not good. I really played in a Super Bowl in the AFC post 2000. I tried my hand at that. Okay. Dun 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 dun.
God, how many other teams played in the AFC? Like,
you know, right? That's kind of what
you just eliminated like 17 of the Super Bowl.
I know that kind of just froze me for a second. All right, so we need a Pro Bowl. Right. So AFC South.
You're asking if he played in the AFC South?
Yeah.
No, he did not.
AFC South. AFC East.
No.
Dude, okay.
This is a catastrophe. Come on.
Yes, I know it. Yeah, what team is it that's still out there? I played in the Super Bowl for the AFC. Not the AFC. No, I played in the AFC. This player like lead the league, or how about like plus 100 tackles multiple times?
Let me look.
Or was they more? Or I'll save that for another question.
Tackles. You say more than 100 tackles in a season?
Yeah.
No.
So this was more of a sack artist. I'll use that as a separate question.
Yes. All right. So.
Yeah, no, I'm down to the guessing.
You're getting close. So you need to get it at 3 to tie, 4 to win. So you ran through the Patriots, the Steelers, the Colts, the Broncos.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I'm just like blanked. Why did I blank? Tequila Spikes.
It's not Tequila Spikes. Matt Verderam does have it.
Okay.
Oh shit. Like Frozen for some reason. For some reason, I'm trying to think of. So no calls, no signature, no vision. Oh shoot! Does this player like play for the Raiders?
No.
Oh shoot! I was trying to see if it was a Raiders Super Bowl pass rusher. Oh god, I've lost everything now. Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you got
refresh me real quick. Yeah.
So didn't play for the Broncos, the Colts, the Steelers, the Patriots. He's not an NFC guy. You've only not named one AFC division that he could possibly play in, and it's not the AFC South or the AFC East. We have determined that he played in the AFC West
So he played
at
in
some
the
point.
NFC North.
Not over 100 tackles. Pro Bowler. Played in a Super Bowl.
We got Terrell Suggs.
It is Terrell Suggs, which means and new Trivia Bowl champion.
That is crazy.
Ooh.
I was
Way to
deeply
sweat
concerned
through
for
it.
you.
Once the sack artist is my new first of the line linebacker question.
That's
'Cause
probably a
that completely
decent move.
altered my thinking. Because I was like thinking like, holy shit, who was the middle linebacker on that Raiders team that the Buccaneers massacred? Like,
I think in the future he should say off-ball linebacker or edge.
Yeah.
That's probably not a horrible idea.
And
So-
Suggs ended up winning another one with the Chiefs at the very end of his
Yeah.
career.
yeah, I was
totally-
trying to
Completely blanked on that ever being a thing. That's why I initially said no to the AFC West, and
I forgot that
scrolled.
was a thing.
I did too. Yeah. No.
Is
He was
Arizona
actually
for
like
a minute, too?
legitimately good for them. Like he was starting in the playoffs for them.
That's absurd.
He was good. Like it was insane. Like they brought him in with like 2 weeks left in the regular season.
Yeah, because Arizona had cut him.
And by the AFC divisional game, the Chiefs were like, "That's it, he's starting." It was it. It was good. He played great.
So the final scores: Ben Raven wins with 49, Nick Farabaugh 47, Verderam with 46, JP with
game.
36.
What a
that
game
was
all
very
around.
close.
Even
That was good, that was
JP,
good.
that's good, close for fucking
This-
last place.
Again, constant improvement. We're getting better each day.
It's
Getting
good.
better.
I've
good.
scored low 20s before in this game.
It sure has. Verderam, when is your training camp tour start and everything for SI?
The day I turned 35, and I'm officially older than I am now. August 4th. So Bears, Colts, Bengals, Browns, Lions, Vikings, Chiefs, Packers.
Goodness, that is quite the haul.
Gonna make it happen. Gonna rent a car. I'm gonna rent something that if I should beat the hell out of it, I don't care. And then we'll make it happen.
That's awesome.
Ben Raven, Lions camp coming up very shortly for you.
Sunday morning. Yep, Dan Campbell at 8 a.m. Sunday morning.
That is an espresso shot to the face.
Breaks done. Just like we got 2
Oh,
days
what's Combat One Wrestling? When's the next one for that, or is that done for the summer for you?
Next Thursday, we got another show. Combat One Wrestling, IWTV, independent wrestling app. You can hear me do some play-by-play on pro wrestling if you're into that.
Do you know what the main event is for it?
Yeah, it's a Coliseum cage match. It's kind of like they crown our inaugural champion. It's 2 guys start in the ring every 2 minutes. Somebody else enters in kind of a elimination match like that. It's gonna be a good time.
Stuff.
It's gonna be a good time. Yeah,
Good
Combat
stuff.
One.
JP Acosta, SB Nation, bunch of stuff there.
Yep, whole bunch of stuff. But
Whole bunch of stuff.
I would say just be on the lookout for Establish the Fun. We got season 2 coming up this upcoming season. We're gonna be doing some college football stuff, some NFL stuff. Wherever there's football, I'll probably be writing about it. So just follow along, see what we're doing.
The wrestling theme song piece too from JP
Yes.
Acosta today on SB Nation.
Yes.
Putting
A lot of people ride hard for Real American. I don't get it. But
I'm not one of them.
I like the sad, slow version.
Yeah, I don't get why, but hey,
Hey, all my
that
homies
floats
hate
your
Hulk
boat.
Hogan.
If that floats your boat, cool. That's
By the way, Steelers DB Derek tuning in to say hello to Nick Farabaugh, our buddy on the Steelers beat. Nick Farabaugh, like I said at the beginning of the show, I'll be seeing you shortly in Latrobe, sweating my ass off, and yeah, it'll be a time.
It will be a time of intense heat and Kenny
Tomlinisms and
Tomlinisms and Kenny Pickett discourse that I don't want to have with every.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to watching Darnell Washington dunk on people in the red zone. It's going to be my new favorite activity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I will see you then, and I will see you all on the flip side. I always appreciate y'all tuning in for this and being a part of it. Trivia Bowl 13. We'll try to fit one in before the end of the summer and everything because Doug Farrar, I love Doug Farrar, and I want him to do this, and he said he would. So we'll see what we can do with that. Thanks for watching Trivia Bowl 13, everybody.